Hey, welcome. I'm queued up for the Legacy Challenge at the moment. Not too many players logged in yet. 36 joined. There's 7 minutes to go. Let's see if it fires off or not, but I would like to do a quick deck. I'm going to play a deck that I've been experimenting a little bit on leagues lately. I've had a couple of bad leagues. I fixed the deck a little bit more, had a couple of 4-1s. The 5-0 kept eluding me, but I thought this game was incredibly fun to play and had definitely some game against most of the field. A little bit of difficulty against show and tell, especially since the mind break traps don't really hit it. But it has game against the Delver and against the other top decks of the format. So this is basically a Madness shell that has the default Putrid Himps, the 8 Wallas, Fatalist Looting, Enya's Ravager, Hollow Ones, and Vengevines, together with Lion's Eye and Diamond in order to cast Enya's Ravager for Madness cost, discarding the entire hand. I have, based on some current decks from Vintage, decided to experiment adding the Asmo Underworld Cookbook Oval Chase Daredevil engine package. And additionally, because now we have slightly higher concentration of black and green creatures to be able to cast Hogak. So putting in 2 Hogaks in the entire package. The Asmo package is quite interesting because we're able to get 1 card from our deck by playing Asmo, the Underworld Cookbook. It targets creatures, so Asmo's ability basically says if we sacrifice 2 foods, target creature deals 6 damage to itself. So when we get food by discarding cards using the Underworld Cookbook. Underworld Cookbook and Oval Chase Daredevil are actually quite an interesting combination, because if you discard Oval Chase Daredevil using the Underworld Cookbook, you get a food, and then the Oval Chase Daredevil comes back to your hand, so you kind of have an infinite engine there. Although it does take 2 turns to be able to produce enough food to kill creatures. Street Rate is here in the deck to enable more turn 1 Hollow Ones, so you can actually cast a Fatalist Looting, cycle a Street Rate, and you're able to play both a Walla, for example, and a Hollow One, and discard a Vengevine to the yard, so you get a little bit more explosive starts using it. And it's also here to help enable a turn 1 Asmo, so you cycle Street Rate and you're able to play Asmo for 1 mana, because Asmo actually does not have Madness. The changes I've made for this challenge were basically I reduced the number of cookbooks. I had 2 cookbooks and only 3 Street Rates, but I found that 2 cookbooks in my hand were actually awkward at times. I didn't really need that much. With Asmo, if you're able to clear 1 or 2 creatures of the opponent, you're actually pretty good in getting your other creatures on the bit down plan. Then the opponent is forced to block, for example. And just the threat of activation is quite big for the Underworld Cookbook, so it's been quite interesting. And obviously Hogak gives the deck a very interesting, let's call it late game-ish. It doesn't really want to go late game, this deck, but it gives an extra reach, because our creatures kind of top up at 4/4. That's our biggest creature. But having the Hogak, an 8/8 Trampler, is a force to be reckoned. From the sideboard, we have basically a little bit of creature hate in the form of Firestorm. This card is great against the Delvers of the format. Helps clear away early Ragavans or the Dragon's Rage, what's called Channeler. We have Ancient Grudge for artifact decks. There's quite a powerful deck. That's another one that is actually quite a difficult matchup. The kind of affinity deck, blue affinity. So that's there to target it. Light on the Void is great against, obviously, graveyard decks, but also against Delver, because it just stops their 3/3 flyers from hitting you, and it stops them from casting a very big stupid dragon. I can't remember the name. So they're able to pay 7 mana, whatever that card costs, but they're not able to do the delve. Bone Shards here against Show and Tell, especially, getting rid of Grizzlebrands, etc. And we have Mindbreak Trap combined with Leyline, obviously, for stopping combo decks, for stopping Doomsday, the Epic Storm, etc, etc. So it is an incredibly fun deck to play. You're actually on the beatdown most of the time. You're able to... It's very common to have a turn 1 8 to 10 power on board or more. Definitely a turn 2 of that caliber. It's quite doable. So I'm kind of hopeful that this will do well at the challenge. Okay. And here we are for round 1 of the Legacy Challenge. We are playing Asmo Madness against Max BV. So this deck gives, or this hand gives an Asmo turn 1. It's not super powerful, but we do have a straight red and another draw, which might enable some interesting things. I have a lot of cards to drop. So the question is, if my Asmo gets countered, this hand is pretty bad, but I feel maybe it might be worth the risk now. Turn 1, especially because if the Asmo does fall in there, I do have a discard outlet. So this hand would be a total keep if I was on the play. I'm going to try it, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, opponent opens with a Windswept Heath and a Forest. So it looks like it's the new Elves deck, the one playing Elvish Reclaimer. It is a difficult matchup for me, but opening up with Asmo is actually quite... so I'm gonna cycle Street Raid first, see what's going on. I got a Hogak, which is quite alright. I'm gonna start using my fetches so that I fill the yard for Hogak. Play a Badlands and an Asmo. Unfortunately, I'm not able to get rid of the Reclaimer on time. But I'm pretty sure my opponent now is not doing anything next turn. So are we able to play Asmo... play Hogak, I mean, next turn. So I do one more with a fetch, that's 3. I can discard a card, that's 4. Unfortunately not. So opponent put a Caracas. That completely invalidates my plan. So I can't attack, or can I? I can. Let's put a Taiga in. So this will slow down opponent a little bit. So I'm just gonna do it, I think. 3 or more land cards in your graveyard. Opponent's not gonna do much because they want to be able to get my Asmo to hand. Some land on their side. Sure, okay, so it's not elves. They do have a wasteland. It's not too bad. I have a lot of lands, that's for sure. Now the Reclaimer is actually threatening to be a 3/4, so I have to watch out a little bit. My Wallas are no longer going to cut it. My Hogak is useless against that Caracas, so he is doing... Alright, nothing I can do. Okay. At this point, I'll just drop my Walla. Okay. Yeah, I'm a pretty bad spot now if I don't get any gas. Blazing Root Walla down. And expose a mountain. I'll follow you if you can, Burp. Thank you very much for the follow. Hello. Welcome. Right, so Burp to keep follow. Not sure I'm gonna do that, sorry. Right, so I'm gonna discard the Walla here. I'm gonna keep the Mire there. So I can't cast my Hogak, not that it would have mattered. I'm gonna play another Wooded Foothills, put this down. I don't really have any favorable attacks at this moment. Could try, no, there's no point doing the Gak. So, out here, sacrifice a land. Spian stage, okay. So I'm pretty dead here. They have the combo. Okay. Alright. This is not optimal, that's for sure. Here, so let me just see what my opponent is getting. Sure. Just concede here. Yeah, my start was incredibly slow. Made it very difficult for me. I'm definitely bringing in the Firestorms. I need to get rid of those early creatures. I'm gonna take away, I think I'll take away the Asmo package as well. Asmos, but not the Oval Chase Daredevils. Or one Daredevil. Keep the 3 Asmos. Yeah, keep the 3 Asmos. We get the bone shards in. Oh, I got a burp now. There you go. Hope that was okay. I'll follow you if you can burp. No, he left. Yeah. Too bad. Can't burp on demand, unfortunately. So yeah, so definitely I need to get rid of their Elvish Reclaimers because that's a problematic card. So I have a pretty good start here, I think. Can keep this. Can drop the Imp now. And step to Annius, maybe. I'll cycle the Street Raid first, see what's coming. Ooh, okay. So this basically means that I play my Imp, then the Lions. Let me play the Lions on them, see what if. Then I play my Imp, and then I get my Annius Ravager down. Bit faster hand than before. Does my opponent have endurance? Yes. So Knight of the Reliquary went out. I do have an Annius Ravager now to refill my hands, which is great. And I'll pass the turn. Okay, I got my Vine. Vine can go in the yard. Nice. I think I'll just play the Putrid Imp now. Bit for next turn. Just in case I draw something. Let me think about it. So I wanted that Vengevine out of the yard. On the other hand, I can hit the Firestorm at the end of turn for 2. Or even a Firestorm for 3 the turn after. Opponent plays... I'm not completely sure about keeping them hemp in hand. Crop rotation, sure. Wants to do... okay. His Ravager is now basically just attacking each turn for nothing. Lion's Eye Diamonds. Not too bad. Do I want to play the Annius Ravager though? Then I put the Vengevine in play at least. Firestorm would be lost from the Ravager anyway. And then I get another fire. Alright. Opponent now has some cumulative... I can't do anything of this, right? I can play a hollow one. Discard. Now I'll play the Lion's Eye Diamonds and the Foothills, I guess. Be nice with an Asmo now, right? Because I could start making food. My imps can't block. Bad, I guess, the 2020 flying. So opponent is looking now for the... There's the Elvish Reclaimer. So, Fateless Looting? No point doing a Fateless Looting now, is it? I want to get something that kills my opponent. I need to kill that Reclaimer, that's for sure. The question is, just get a land here. Draw less lands. Get the Annius Ravager to attack. I have the Fateless Looting to cast. Okay, there's my Firestorm. The Firestorm will hit. Get rid of that Elvish Reclaimer. Cards. Okay, not too bad actually. I could try Fateless Looting now. It's not gonna help me anything, right? If I could find an Asmo. Sure. Oh, okay. Falling a little bit more. So I definitely need something to gain me a life. Blazing Root Ball. I wonder if I should just do a Fateless Looting now. See what's coming. Just lose from the Enya's Ravagers as well. Here's the Asmos. Oh no, I'm gonna discard the Asmos, of course. Revenge Vines. Book, I'm also milling it, unfortunately. I'm pretty much screwed now. My opponent. Turns here. I'm losing 6. Something that kills my Ravager though. Okay, Green Sun Zenith for another Reclaimer. So, do they have enough to do big for Sylvan Safekeeper? Was a little bit difficult. Okay. Then I'll just play the Lion's Hand Diamond. Pass the turn. Oh, okay, never mind. I don't need the Hollow One. Just play a bit faster. So, opponent needs now a Thespian stage, I guess. So if they do have a Thespian stage, it's a little bit unfortunate, right? Here, another... So let me see. I want to kill one of my Ravagers, I guess. Maybe if I activate this. Okay. Never mind. Oh, no, I'm pretty much dead. Alright, can't kill the Remnant Excavator. Or maybe I can. Hold on. It was horrible, okay? Do I have any lands to play? No, but bad lands there. 1, 2, 3. I have no more. So opponent will now just play Glacial Chasm after Glacial Chasm. And that's it. They won. And we have a non-keepable hand. Which is actually 1 card short of being keepable. So Yorion, I guess this is a Death and Taxes hand. So that LED is also useless here. And now, okay, actually this is not too bad because I have a turn 1 Vine. I can drop the Daredevil and 1 LED, play my Badlands, the LED, and these guys, and go all in. All in. Not too bad on a 2 mulligans hand. But of course, could have been better. That's for sure. Oh no, so this is actually the Reclaimer again. Oh, Green Sun Zenith. Is it Elves? No, it's probably the similar game as before. No, I regret a little bit not not having... No, I didn't have anything to play. Yeah, that's true. Okay, attack with everything. Blazing Root Wall off. Sounds good. We're just passing the turn. Another Badlands. It's Badlands. Might just run out of gas. Battle, sure. What would be a nice draw here? Fateless Looting. Okay, Uro is gonna give them some time here. Caracas. Yes, I should do this. Play Uro. Oh, they have Caracas, of course, too. They have bounced Uro to the hand. To Ferry, okay. The value here, huh? See if it goes through. Yippee! Okay. That worked. So now, this deck. I try to figure out a list with this. So I'm not bringing the ley lines, that's for sure. I don't think the Mindbreak traps are okay. Firestorms are also just diluting my game plan. One could argue for Bone Shards. Is Ancient Grudge anything needed for this deck? Let me see then. So they are playing... Let's try the Yorion. And let's try to find then some legacy decks. The Blue Zenith. So it has the Quaddles, has Grist, and one Teferi. Has a Primeval Titan. It's like a toolbox deck, right? And then Prismatic Ending, Swords to Plowshares, Force of Will, Force of Negation. How did I even win against this deck? Pretty crazy. I don't think they're gonna play a lot of spells in one turn. What is here that is bad for me? This, they're gonna bring in more Endurances. Another Plague Engineer. Scavenging Use, I guess. I wonder if I should just bring a Firestorm or two. Or maybe just the original configuration is the best. I won't have any out. I think my only bet here is to just kill them faster. I might be wrong. But I think I'm just gonna submit this. There's no artifacts, right? So I have nothing really here. Activating my hand. I just think that if I keep this, they're gonna have swords or the what is it called? Prismatic Ending. And then basically have nothing. On the other hand, I do need cards, right? So an all-in hand, of course, that then runs into the problem, like if I did find an LED, right? This hand could be okay with an LED, right? But if it gets countered, let's just keep that. Dryad Harbor, okay. Did get a Fatalist looting though. Let's clink another street right for now. And just past. So they have Exile. Foundry, okay. I'm pretty screwed here. Putrid Imp, that's alright. Cycled my street rate. I'll keep it for next turn. So, let's see now. Opponent puts an Urza Saga into play. Oh, an Urza Saga, one of those tokens, right? It's 2/2. Oh, Plague Engineer. Okay, what are they naming? No. Okay. Okay. Just attack with everything. Let's get the Basking Ritual right first. One. Fine, come to play. Another Plague Engineer. Another Plague Engineer. Because they'll be putting the Retrofitter, the Foundry token. I have a whole. So those two Plague Engineers completely screwed this up. I needed the discard outlet. I'm never gonna get the Benjamin in play. Cycled the hollow one now though. Well, I can attack with this Walla. Trade with a token. And cycle hollow one at the end step. There's not much I can do here, right? So on an 80 card deck, my opponent drew the two Plague Engineers. Okay, Leo Vault. Alright, this pretty much locks it, I think. Another Daredevil. Another Hollow one. So what are my outs here? I can't cycle the Hollow one. Opponent has a Retrofitter Foundry. Did I see it was a Saga deck? This one has no Saga. So this is slightly different deck with Saga. Which probably means I should have brought in something to kill artifacts at some point. Let's cycle the yellow one again at the end. Wasteland, no, okay. I'll just concede here. Can't get out of this. That's a pretty aggressive. Yeah, I'll bring in the grudges here. I'm not sure my Daredevils are the best card to have here, right? I saw Caracas. She'll bring down one Old Chase and one Hogak. I think my best bet is just to beat down very, very fast and hope that it will stick. Not a keepable hand. Okay, I have to keep this though. So what am I putting down? I need my hollow one. Put down the grudge. And I'll put down the Walla or the Imp. Got an Asmo though. Right. If I draw a land, I'm still able to put the hollow one in. Some Zenith. Unfortunately, I did not draw a land, but I do have this. Walla Imp to cycle into something good. Okay. Hollow one at least. It's been abysmal. I really need land would have been excellent. But I think it was the right play to just go for the whole one now. There's something to get rid of. Okay, I'll just put my cookbook down. Problems with Asmo. In. So is opponent pathing? Asmo probably. It's the Coatl. Okay. Sure. Trade for the Walla. Has a lot of cards in hand. Sure. What? Ooh, with the planes. Okay, I'll just drop this down. Out here. And put in Uro. Get them up to 4 life. And kill on my creature. Is there anything? Should I kill it here now? Yeah, I should kill it now. It gets 4 life. So 2. No, that was it. Alright. This is not a keepable hand. This is a keepable hand. And I do not need... The opponent kept 7 cards in hand. I wonder if I just keep the Putrid Imp and drop the LED. But lead with Faithless Looting, so I can play the hollow one. Welcome back, opponent. If you're back. Opponent might just be busy with something and then they just came and click. Just fine, everyone got their things to do. Shit to do, etc. Islands. Okay. So I think I need to try the Faithless Looting, right? Because they started Snow-Covered Island. Try the Faithless Looting first. Probably that's the best. Try the Faithless Looting first so that I have a street rate after if things don't work out my way. Or hold on. Should I just lead with the Imp? The outcome is the same though. And I rather want the Faithless to be counter than the Imp. Rock Nation. Looking for cards. Force and Negation. Okay, it's the same deck basically as we've been looking at. This probably mean I would like to have another land. Another land next turn. I can cycle the Wraith, fit an Imp, discard Root Walla. Yeah, I have another land here. So cycle the Wraith first. I have another Wraith, which is not too bad. Actually, you know what? I want Asmo now. And then I get the cookbook of don't want to take it or buy you. Play the book. So I discarded 1 card. Fortunately, if they counter this now, I won't be able to deploy my hollow one. Discard. Cycle the Wraith. Cast hollow one. Cast hollow one. Alright. That was not too bad. So, do we get Narset? Okay. So I have to hit Narset. They got a Prismatic Ending. Ooh, Voltrace. Nice. Probably don't want to drop my Imp now. The reason for that is that this doesn't really work, so I don't really care about it. The reason why I don't want to drop my Imp is that they might have this crappy miracle thing that puts all my creatures on the bottom. So 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 damage now. Or should I just do it? So they're at 7. They take away my Asmo. They're still dead. Is there any reason why I would want another point of damage? 4, 5, 6, 4, 7. It's always 7. So they have to get rid of Asmo, and they need to deploy something, or else it's the Miracles. Can't remember. Terminus. That's the name. Okay, opponent conceded. So they have Tundra, Brainstorm. Could it be? So it needs to be Bant, right? I haven't really seen anything here that is interesting. I haven't seen artifacts. So I think this is just a submit. I have a nothing hand. This, on the other hand, is slightly better. And the Daredevil is what I put down. So if my imp doesn't get cancelled, so now I have a Badlands. Should I start it? Should I start with the imp or the Fateless? I think the Fateless. And then which land do I want? Opponent has 5 cards in hand. If they do force the... Oh, okay. Sure. That's also okay. 2 imps. Should have led with the Badlands. No, hold on. I can do this, right? Just play this. Get a Badlands. Play an imp. Drop a Vine. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. And cast. Oh, I didn't need 3 to have play around days. Let's say that I play the round days, okay? I did it, but not on purpose. Nurse it again. Now I have a hollow one, which is pretty useless in this scenario. Been nicer if I had kept that Badlands in hand. Should I cycle the hollow one? I want to keep the card, or do I? I think I will cycle the hollow one. Just looking for a source of plowshares. Oh no, they did get the swords, right? So I'll just cycle this. Another tiger, okay. This is nice. They sword plowshares the Vengevine, it doesn't matter anyway. But I don't think I can get a Vengevine out of the yard. That's what I was thinking. Okay. Breathe Wraith. What do I want? Discard this and attack. Opponent, unfortunately. Unless I draw into something with my street rate, it's Asmo. Like that. That's gonna play a cookbook here, and then I'm gonna end a turn Root Walla. So now the Walla doesn't do much. I'm gonna keep it here. Unfortunately, this doesn't do much either. Need another land. Jace, okay. I'm able to get rid of the Jace though. Am I? Walla has to attack Jace. Not gonna activate the cookbook now. Yeah. Root Walla then. Did I play LED? Can't do Madness, unfortunately. Makes my life very difficult. Be nice with another Asmo. One of them is out of the picture. Staticaster. That's a card I haven't seen in years. Okay. I think this is fun. Let's just keep going. One was at 3 life. Another LED. I'll just pass the turn. Question is, should I cycle the hollow one? What am I looking for? Lands? Asmo, that's for sure. This doesn't work. Okay. So now I don't want to eat the token, the food, because I want to hit that Monastery Mentor, and I want to hit the Staticaster. The opponent has a few turns. 4 a turn so far, maybe 5 a turn. So I'm looking for an Asmo now. Oh, nice. Get some value there. Take the opponent. Oh no, Narset. It's pretty nice. It's pretty lost now. You got it, opponent. So I wonder if I should bring in a Firestorm or 2. It's really backbreaking those big guys, right? I could bring in 2 Bone Shards. I could drop a Hogak because it goes to hand. And I was a bit too slow in my hands, I think. First, let's do this. Then I put the 2 wallas in. So, Fateless Looting, discard, discard. And then I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to cast the Hogak now. I have enough to cast the Hogak with keep an LED. Right, let's do a Hogak. So else. Sure. What do they exile? Ponder. No white cards, I guess. A Walla. How much does it cost? I can actually do Taiga. Faithless. Oh, this exiles it though. Didn't count this properly. Okay. No, this is nice. Or is it? Vengevine. Walla. Then I can... This I can't cast, right? I can play LED to add... No, I can play this one. I can add red. And I can play Hogak. No, hold on. Let me think. I need another card in the yard, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right. That's a lot of power. Opponent is brainstorming. Away. So opponent, even if they kill one of my Vengevines, I have 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Which is probably not enough. Okay. So I can pump everything. Yeah. So is this a keepable hand? I mean, if I find a land, I think this is a keepable hand. Find a land. Oh. I have a really low chance of finding a land, don't I? Let's have a look. Yeah. So odds. I have 53 cards in deck. I have 15 lands, 2 draws, I need 1 success. 50%. So what if I go with a 3? If I see 3 cards. I don't think. And for 4 cards. 75%, then on turn 3 at least I can do something. I don't know. Let's just keep. It's just so sweet. The problem here is counters, right? So this person has dazes. Okay. Land. Okay. Street Wraith. Land. I'm gonna keep the Street Wraith up. Badlands. Days? They have the days though. Yes, they do have the days. Okay. It would have been so sweet. So sweet. So now I have a 3/2 flyer. Okay. I have an Asmo. Storm away. First of all, I feel that I have to keep that Blazing Root Wall. Unfortunately, my opponent had a great start against me. It's fine. That was very unfortunate. Another imp now. Okay, Asmo. Alright, let's see. That days, man. That days. Now they're gonna put the big guy. And I'm gonna scoop. Right? You got it? Okay, so ley lines and firestorms. This is great. I can take away my Hogak, and I can take away LED, two LEDs. I need the Faithless. On the other hand, might just keep one Daredevil. The deadlines are going to be quite good. Just not to let them play that big flyer. Was extremely unlucky. I couldn't play the cards I wanted. Would have been so sweet. All right, I want to start. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. This is a better. I'm gonna keep this. I have a Daredevil here though. So I wonder if I just drop the hollow one and try to and then I'll fetch I have to fetch the Badlands. Cycle Street, right? Get an Asmo. Chandler. Another Firestorm, okay. I just target the Chandler. Or wait. It would be nice if a 2-for-1. It's never really a 2-for-1. There's a wasteland, okay. At this point, I'll do the wall, I think. Alright, are they dazing now? I guess start attacking. If they found the wasteland though, so now they have a Delver. Needed a land now. Well, I pretty much lost this game, I think. I need a land now. Come on, land. Land, 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 land. Now, brainstorm either a daze or a force of will on top. No, there's not much I can do here, I think. I have to firestorm now. 1, 2, 3. Okay. How am I getting Asmo? I think it has to be the Asmo. Go through, please let it go through. Rev outs here. Okay, so this person had the best draw of their life. Right, this is round 5 of the Legacy Challenge, featuring Asmo Madness. Okay. I feel I have to keep this. And hope I'll get something going that is nice. Okay. So I would like... Actually, I might be able to play Grindstone. Okay, interesting. So this is, we're playing against Painter. I have an LED. An LED. Can I play Asmo? That's the question. So, no, can I play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? It's not enough. So I have to discard. book. So I'll be able to play Hogak, right? If I play the LED. I discard my hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the yard. Get exactly enough to put Hogak. YOLO. YOLO, YOLO. 1, 2. Okay, game is ended. So opponent is playing Grindstone. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Grindstone. Grindstone. So they have Painter Servant. It's called Painter. So which deck it is actually? Saga is this one, basically. So I want to get rid of those goblin welders. But lots of useless. Bridge. Yeah, so 3 grudges, that's for sure. 3 grudges. And then I'm taking the oval chase. There. And then I want to... I wonder if I just want ley lines. But what do they get out of it, though? They only get the engineers, right? I think this stops quite a bit, doesn't it? Just the ley lines instead of the firestorms. And then surgical extractions. So I wonder if I just get rid of my Hogak. That's 2. I keep my Asmos, that's for sure. I take away a street rate and a landside damage. I'm not completely convinced that this is the right substitutions, but we'll try it out and see how it goes. Yeah, sure. So they have Urza Sagas. I have Imp and Asmo. The LED. So I'm able to kill some stuff. Although they might just get the Pithing Needle on the Asmo. Wooded Foothills is nice, right? Because I can do this, put my Walla in. Am I willing to trade the Walla? I think I'll just attack with the Walla here. Asmo, and I don't show the imp. I don't want to use it. Sting Needle, I guess. And this is where I, whoop, 1, 2. Because if they get a needle, I'll be able to enter with 6 damage this turn. Oh, Foundry. They have Caracas. Interesting. Let me see. I don't think they'll put a moon effect anytime soon. I'll just get Tiger, sure. Then I don't want to pump the Walla. I want to discard. Oh, I can discard the Vine, right? Discard the Vine. Right. Do not use its ability. Okay. Sai is nice. Sai is nice. I think I'll just discard the LED. And hit Sai. So now there's a little bit of a difficult thing here. They're able to put a token and kill Asmo. So I think I'll attack just with the Vine. Sure. So now so they have sacrificed a Thopter. I think I just because I need to find something that kills an artifact. So making servos. To find something that kills. I think I lost this game already though. And he's a Ravager. That is very interesting. Got another Badlands. Discard and his Ravager. So what do I kill? The construct? Yeah. That Caracas, man. Yeah, I need the Shadow Spear. I think I can just concede. Do I want Firestorm? Because I'm kind of thinking that the Asmo was not very useful. It was useful 101, but I do have the grudges. Bogax would have been nice, no? So I don't think I like the ley line because they do have a change of tactics from game one. I don't know. Mulligan. Do they have anything to interfere with my graveyard? Surgicals. 6. Let's see what this gives me. Hogak, alright. Not optimal. Okay. Vengevine and Blazing Rootwalla. Won't be able to play Asmo next turn though. Hogak though. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, let's see if this does something. 8, 16, 20, 21, up to 23 power on board. So opponent got up to 6 cards in hand. Alright, and at end. Welcome to round 6 of the Legacies Challenge, where I'm playing Asmo Madness. For those who are watching now on Twitch, would be great if you would subscribe or follow, and then those watching on YouTube, just hit the subscribe button. Okay, so this hand, I have no idea what Moon Madness is playing. I could try checking quickly. Uh, they mulligan. I think I'm gonna keep. I mean, I have a Fateless. I can drop the Daredevil and get it back. I can get 3 hollow ones turn 1 if my imp goes through. So this is definitely a keep. I have 2 discard outlets. So I think I'm good here. Opponent kept 6 cards in hand. Grove of the Bone, okay. Caracas. Is this Dredge? Yeah, it's Dredge. Yeah, let's start cycling Street Wraith. I don't think I need to put the imp. So I can just lead with Fateless looting. I have an LED. Another Street Wraith, which I'm gonna keep. I'm just gonna drop the LED and the Daredevil. And I'm gonna drop 3 hollow ones. And 2. Could argue I could cycle the Street Wraith, but I don't think I'll get anything good. Leave it for an Asmo and then a book or something. So opponent's on Dredge, right? Life from the Loam. I think so. I wouldn't see any other. Five color Loam? Michael, no. Vengevine. Okay. We just attack. I keep the imp, and this is definitely not. This is lands, right? This is lands. I'm sorry, not Dredge. This is lands, which is a little bit problematic. Or is it? It's called lands. This. They have endurances. I'm not able to kill if I draw a creature now. Not this creature though. Maybe I should have kept the picture imp. Back. So they do have Caracas. We're playing against lands. Let's have a look. Force of Figures, I guess they'll bring in. And they have Tabernacles. Bajuka Bogs. They play Retrofit the Foundry, Shadow Spear, and Crucible. I'm definitely bringing in. I'm taking away Ohogak, that's for sure. Taking this is not needed. And this is not needed. Have endurances, sure. Where's the Saga Thespian stage? I was lucky, I think. Ancient Grudge coming in. Okay. Are they playing with the graveyard? Life from the Loam, of course. So I wonder if I should just bring in the 4 ley lines. Yeah, why not? And then keep an Astro in. I'm not sure I should take anything else out, sorry. Oh, the cookbook, of course. If the cookbook does enable me someplace. No, I think this is it. Take away Hogak. Put some ley lines. Yeah. This is it. So I think this is okay. I can actually lead with a Fateless looting. LED. Let's do a Fateless. So I take the Grudge and I take on hindsight maybe the Grudge would be okay. Just in case they put an endurance down. Treat rate cycle. Ley lines, right? But those are great mills. Those are great mills. Okay. Start playing for Hollow One. So, do I want to play the Root Volley? I think not. I'll keep it for a big power play. Like that. I hope it doesn't destroy now my... I shouldn't have F6'd if they destroy my fetches. No. Okay. Yeah. Gonna play one. This is great actually, right? Because I can play the Badlands. I'll just attack with the Hollow One first. So discard the Walla. I've discarded one card, right? Costs 3 mana, so unfortunately I have to discard the Badlands. And I need to fetch. Tiger here or Bayou? Bayou. Okay. So Tabernacle. One was able to destroy me 2 lands. Oh, they have endurance. Okay. Well, that's nice. That is nice. Okay, they have Dark Depths and Punishing Fire. So can they... Small things. I can attack with 2 Hollow Ones. Put opponent at... Looking good now, no? That Punishing Fire in the yard. This playing Punishing Fire? No. It's actually either an old version. A Land of the Void would have been really useful, right? But I just had it to get hand. Here it is, Punishing Fire. So this is the version I'm looking at. 4 endurances on the sideboard. Now they're playing Life from the Loam. Sure. So I have to let go. So I'll just attack now. Or cool, I could have hit with a block with endurance. Doesn't really matter. This is looking a little bit worse now. Did not get any Vengevines hitting for 4 damage. They were at 6 now. Be a bit more difficult. Firing the hollow one. No, because they were punishing fire. And then wasteland me. So that, then give me life, then punishing fire me. Okay, that's good. Because then I can, if I top deck a Vengevine. Okay. Sure. And more? That's it. Ley line. Okay, nice. That was okay now. So I have to find some creatures. Not sure what though. It's looking bad now. And I'll just let him play through. Where's the saga? Okay, interesting. Okay. Alright. Definitely have lands. Let's try my tiger. Okay. Street rates. So my options now. They only have 1 artifact. Okay. There comes to hand, sure. That's good with that Tabernacle. Constructs are 4/4 now. With a Shadow Spear. Ouch. Okay. I have a few out still. Still have a few out. That's fine. Come on, come on. Faithless looting. This is okay, right? At least. Okay. This was a no-go. I need something to destroy artifacts. Endurance, put something down. Thespian stage, alright. I think I'll concede. Right. Just see what I draw. Sure, drew lands this turn. Alright. So that didn't really work. Do I still think that this is okay? I need the explosiveness, I think. So they do have endurances, so my... Okay, this is fine. I think. I have to lead with the Badlands. Can discard that, right? And keep... do anything with Ancient Grudge, though. Install the one, and then end of turn, and use Ravager. Okay. Are they gonna do a crop rotation? Crop rotation to Tabernacle would be nasty. I think I have to just go. Then I have to keep Annie's Ravager. Punishing Fire. Okay, not too bad. So I can Ancient Grudge that Mox Diamond. Grudge. Ancient Grudge. Street Right. So, protecting against the Tabernacle at least. Oh, they have Urza's Saga. Back. Discard. Okay. That was nice. Well, I'll just keep the blazing. So, where are their outs? Yeah. All right, 4-2 to play first. So this is a fantastic hand. Opponent revealed Yorion. Might be I'm leading with Imp, that's for sure. I think. Then I have a Fatalist looting for turn after if needed. I'm not cycling the street right now, I think. I could just go for... No, I think Imp. Let's see. Okay, Imp is discarding Vengeance. I'm discarding the Walla. Getting in there. If cycle the street right? There was basically no reason not to. That's it. So quite decent. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Only 12 damage, and they probably have a removal spell here now. So if they remove my Imp, just thinking, do I activate Root Dweller or not? And I think so. There's no reason for me to keep digging. I have a Fatalist I can keep in the sidelines. I can just deploy my Mire for a Taiga. Yeah. So that's what my opponent did. I got another Imp. It's great. I might want to bar it out here now. Yeah, so let's have a look. This was the... So opponent's bringing Endurance, at least. Plague Engineer. Try to think about how I faster gameplay. So there's no artifacts. It's out. I don't need ancient grudges. Bone shards. 2 bone shards. Is it gonna help with anything? Oh, hold on. Do they have... No, they have wastelands. I have Caracas as well. I might want to... Just a little bit afraid of Caracas, and I invest a lot of resources in Hogak. And it just bows to hand. On the other hand, one could say the same thing about Asmo. So I could, in theory, take away a Daredevil and 1 Asmo and keep Hogax in. So this is definitely a keep. So the opponent has... What counters? Force of negation, force of will. So only force of will in reality in 80 cards, which is a pretty good deal. Lands and get a putrid imp. Opponent force of wills here, it's fine. And they go down to 3 cards in hand. I do have an Underworld cookbook. Yeah. Okay. You got it, opponent. A bit pressured. I wonder if I should have led with the cookbook and tried to make for it. No, I have a bad luck. Voila. No more cookbooks. So would be nice with a Chase Daredevil. Oval or opal. Okay. Oh, they got rid of the cookbook. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Alright. Wonder if I just cycle Hollow One at the end step. Probably I do. Much. Well, cycling the Hollow One. One has 1 card in hand. What do I want? I want to trade. At this point, maybe I want to trade my Asmo. Keep the bone shards. Nah. Let me think. Is there a reason why the opponent would trade here? I think I'll just hit that. Discarding Asmo. What? Okay, yeah, sure. Play that. Fetch it and start hitting. So if opponent tries to get away my Asmo, I can play another one. Just need to pressure like... Oh! That's it! Nice, nice, nice. I think this is a top 16. Think so. Yeah. So let's have a tour of the deck. Right. So I'm just gonna get out of here and come back. So the deck. Few comments. I like and didn't like Oval Chase Daredevil. What I might do in this deck is to drop Oval Chase to maybe 1, but does it even make sense to have one? And bring back a Once Upon a Time. A Once Upon a Time to fetch, for example, a Putrid Imp or something would be fantastic in some of the hands, just to sculpt it. While the Oval Chase Daredevil is extremely situational. Asmo bringing down... It becomes a minigame with the Underworld Cookbook, so the opponent has to get rid of the cookbook, right? That's what happened now. So they chose to get rid of the cookbook instead of getting rid of my Asmo or the Walla. And then I basically won. So I think in hindsight, I would take out the Oval Chase Daredevil, and I would bring in 3 Once Upon a Time. Those would be my changes to the deck. Then we didn't really run into combos, so Mindbreak Track was not really useful, but on leagues I find that there's combo all over the place, so Mindbreak Track was really good there, especially against the Epic Storm and similar decks. Ley Lines helped a lot. I guess Bone Charms only in the last match, and Ancient Grudge. So I think the sideboard is pretty much locked. There's not much going on. 2 of Ohogax is excellent, just to give that extra reach. Really helped out there. And overall, it's a super enjoyable deck to play. I really liked it. And I hope I'll get a top 16 with it.